today we're doing today we're doing Spies on the Screen. This is a great one. We're gonna do some movie and TV show inspired cocktails today. Check it out. So we're gonna start with maybe my personal favorite cocktail of all time, called the Vesper. It's basically a vodka gin martini with a little martini with a little bit of a lemon kick. It's really good. All right, we'll start with 3 parts gin. That's really the driving force behind this cocktail, is all the gin that's about to be inside of it. And oh, by the way, to set this up, this is important to know. You're gonna wanna get a glass full of crushed ice. And I think that just helps make the drink a little bit colder as you're mixing it, because we're not gonna use any ice in the actual glass itself. You'll notice we have a martini glass for this one, very nice. So we're gonna actually have a glass halfway full of crushed ice to mix this cocktail in, because we're actually not doing any mixing per se, we're doing mostly just stirring. We'll do 3 parts gin, we just added that. Now we have 1 part vodka. We'll add that. If you don't think this drink's gonna get you drunk, then you're watching the wrong show, or you're in denial. So now we'll add just half of either Lillet Blanc, or in our case, we're using a little bit of vermouth. So half of an ounce of vermouth, very, very small amount of vermouth. Don't want there to be a lot of it. There we go. It's gonna have a little bit of color to it, depending on what type of vermouth you use, and that's totally okay. And so now, sometimes I like to use the knife to stir. You can use whatever you want. So now we'll give this a really good stir, and we're gonna stir this for, I don't know, probably 30 seconds or so. You wanna get a really good stir. Switch it up, go this way even. See how the water almost, or the liquid I should say, almost looks like it's getting a little bit dirty? That's good. Martinis are supposed to look a little bit, you know, not contaminated, but just maybe not quite perfectly clear or perfectly one color, you know. So we're giving this a really good mix. All right, perfect. And now we're gonna grab our kind of strainer tool, if you will. We've got this drink nice and mixed, nice and cold, and we're just gonna pour our drink into our cocktail glass. Into our martini glass, I should say. Look at that. Look at that. And you want there to be those kind of like those specks in it that adds to the cocktail. Now, for garnish, we're gonna add just a little bit of lemon peel. And so what I like to do is I like to come down here and just very carefully here, kind of, yeah, start cutting a little bit of the peel. Look at that. There we go. Perfect. And then to zest it, all you do is, and maybe you can see this in the camera, maybe you can't, when you kind of break it like that, that's what zests the peel, if you will. Rub it around the edge, on top like that, yellow side up, and there you go, you have your Vesper. Vodka gin martini. Cheers, my friends, like James Bond. Oh my God, that is so good. I can't believe that's so good. Wow, there you go, Vesper.